What's up, everybody? This is Donald. I just want to talk a little bit about the HTC Evo 4G for Sprint. Again, probably one of the best phones that came out during 2010, and I think is going to still be a contender this year in 2011. First plain out thing that you see is just how huge the screen is. Um, it's not too many other phones that have a screen that is just this big. And the screen is just very responsive. That's one of the big things. I like the fact that a lot of the text and things in here are just absolutely big enough for you to see. So it's very user friendly for most people. You have a nice big clock. The weather application is right there. I can click on it and it takes me right to the weather conditions for Ypsilanti, which is where I'm at currently. I can flick over, I can see Ann Arbor, and I can see my hometown of Detroit. So you can see all of that stuff, and that's one of the things I like about this phone. Another thing I like about this phone is just very responsive with this home screen that you have. And again, I'm sure you've seen many reviews on it, but this is one of the things I really like about it. That I can just do one of these things and I can just get back to my home screen or go to my calendar. That's the notification bar. Every time I get like a piece of email or something like that, it comes up. If I have events or anything like that planned, I can put them right here in the add event section. And it'll even give me a weather report for that day, which is really cool. So I can go here and I can add an event. Okay, I'm not gonna mess with that too much right now. I haven't really used that too much thus far. I have some of my favorite contacts. I will show you the phone book and everything like that, but I have personal information. I don't really want to share too much of that. You have YouTube, Facebook, all these kind of apps are just great. I'm going to do a separate video on apps following this video. You can play your favorite music. I have Panic at the Disco right here. You can play it from right there, or you can click on it. It goes directly to the screen here, which is really cool. Then you can just flip through, and you see all of the different types of songs and things that you have on your thing. So again, this is a pretty cool song. And one thing I like about it is that I can play the song and then cut it back on, and the song is right there, still available for me to play. I go back and it's right there, so I can stop it even while the phone is off and it's while in that screensaver mode. So it's just really a responsive phone. Again, this is where you can see all of your apps, and then you can decide whether you want to have them in the grid formation, which is like that, or we'll go back here, and then you can have them in the list. This is the one I like the best. So, it does have issues with the battery. I think that is straight on, but I think it's mostly based on how much you use it. If you're walking around school or just walking to the office or walking around home, you don't really need to have on your GPS and your if you're not in a Wi-Fi area, then you don't have to have on the Wi-Fi. The battery runs down because people use all of that stuff at once, and it's really not a very good idea to do that. So again, those are just my quick thoughts on this phone. I've had it for about 2 weeks now. I will say one thing. The only thing that's kind of messed up about the phone is Sprint on Sprint's part. Now I talked to my carrier. I talked to Sprint, and they said that the 4G should be available in Michigan sometime this year, and it should be, I guess, the early part of this year. It should be available. But if it's not available yet, why are people still paying the $10? And I know a lot of people on YouTube said that, but I'll just add my 2 cents as well. But other than that, it's a great phone, and I personally still think that Sprint is one of the best plans that you can get. And it's very much dependent on if you're able to get some sort of discount or something like that. Then it's really something good to look into. So this is just my quick thoughts on the HTC Evo by Sprint, and just so people know that Evo Shift 4G, I just think that's just a knockoff of the original, much smaller and everything like that. I really don't have a problem with this phone in my pocket. It's really not a big deal. Again, it's a little larger than what I'm used to, but it's still a good phone, and it's still very good. So those are just my quick thoughts, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.